the presence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere to enhance our understanding of this greenhouse gas. The Ocean Surface Topography Mission, or OSTM, will monitor critical changes in ocean currents and heat storage in the world's seas and how they could affect our climate.
We have a very healthy development program on our plate. That development program comprises about $4 billion in hardware going to orbit to study the Earth, its environment, and climate change.
In all, NASA's Earth Science Program will have 21 missions underway in 2008, the better to understand the intricate workings of our home planet. A team of scientists from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the University of California at Irvine have found that ice loss in Antarctica increased by 75% over the past 10 years. A speed up in the flow of its glaciers is to blame, mostly due to warmer ocean waters. Antarctic ice loss is now almost equal to that seen in Greenland. And scientists at the Goddard Institute for Space Studies say 2007 was the second hottest year on record. An analysis of global temperature data from last year reveals that 2007 ties that second hottest year distinction with 1998. GISS records show that the 8th warmest years have all occurred since 1998. The warmest year on record is 2005. NASA scientists predict that record will fall within the next 3 years. All systems appear to be go for the February 7th launch of Space Shuttle Atlantis to the International Space Station. Commanded by Steve Frick, the 7-member STS-122 mission crew will attach and activate the European Space Agency's Columbus laboratory. Frick's crew is pilot Alan Poindexter, mission specialists Leland Melvin, Rex Walheim, Stanley Love, and Leopold Eyharts and Hans Schlegel of the European Space Agency. Liftoff on February 7th is targeted for 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Members of the Expedition 16 crew aboard the International Space Station talked about their mission with students and media back on Earth. Speaking with students from Wichita, Kansas, Commander Peggy Whitson and Flight Engineer Dan Tawney encouraged the youngsters to stick to their studies and aim high.
Well, I'm one of those kids that watched the guys walk on the moon and thought, wow, what a cool job. I want to do that job. But when I graduated from high school, it was the first year they picked female astronauts, and I decided that I wanted to become an astronaut. I went to college, of course, and then I got a PhD in biochemistry, and immediately after that started working for NASA. But it was 10 years of applying many, many times, trying to become an astronaut.
2 ceremonies at the Glenn Research Center highlighted its history and future. The first commemorated the center's groundbreaking in 1941, when it was established by the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics as one of 3 such research centers nationwide. Displayed were the Act of Congress plaque and the original pick and shovel used at the groundbreaking 67 years ago. The second ceremony